Hi everyone, I'm E-Train, and I'm the founder and CEO of the E-Train Talks Inc. nonprofit. And today, I'm reading aloud the amazing picture book, What a Map Can Do, written by Gabrielle Balkin, and published by Rise and Penguin Workshop, a subsidiary of Penguin Random House. Psst, come a little closer. I've got something to show you. It's not a book, and it's not a basketball. It's not a portrait of my great-grand raccoon. It's something small, like me, and it shows you something big. What could this be? Ooh. And there's our raccoon friend. Look, it's a map. A map can show us a bird's eye view of a place. It lets you see a place from above, and you don't even have to be a bird. My room has lots of cool things in it. The map of my room shows where the important things are from above. I draw at my desk. Can you find it on a map? I snuggle into my bed. Can you find it on the map? Can you find my stuffed animal? It's on my bed. Point to it. Can you find all these items? Whoop. You are so good at finding things. I need you as my map partner. A map shows us where things are. This map shows us that the blue couch is in the living room. It also shows us that the gray toilet is in the bathroom. Where on the map is the stove? Ooh, it looks hot. The last thing we need to find is my scooter. It's in the hallway. So let's look through all the rooms. Can you find the stove and the scooter? Is it in any of these places? A map is a tool that can help us get to where we want to go. If we want to play outside, we can scoot to the neighborhood playground. Can you find the path from my home to the playground? This symbol on the top left shows you where I am on the map. How many houses will we pass on our way? How many houses do you think will pass on the way? Maps can be shown on an even greater scale. But that's all I'll read to you today. You can learn more by finding this amazing book in your local library, bookstore, or online. What a Map Can Do by Gabrielle Balkin. And now it's time to read from another of Gabrielle Balkin's books. Georgia O'Keeffe, She Saw the World in a Flower, What the Artist Saw, in collaboration with the Met in New York City. Georgia O'Keeffe was born on November 15, 1887, in a small town in Wisconsin. She was the second child of Francis and Ida. Georgia's parents had grown up as neighbors, living on nearby farms. They were both third-generation immigrants. Francis's family came from Ireland and Ida's from Hungary. They were both hard workers. Everyone who lived on a farm had to be. Georgia inherited her father's silliness and sense of adventure and shared his love of travel. When he wanted to see the country, he just got up and went, she once said. Later in life, this is exactly what Georgia did too. Do you like to travel? Where would you go and what would you like to see? Draw a scene from your dream vacation. From her mother, Georgia learned to be focused, determined, and practical. Ida was an excellent role model. Ida and Francis had 5 more children after Georgia. They were a happy family. Here they are on the countryside, all together in a horse-drawn carriage. Georgia says her first memory was of lying on a quilt surrounded by the bright light of the sun. She was just 9 months old at the time, far too young to have any memories, said her mother. But Georgia insisted she could remember, and when Georgia described the vivid colors of the patchwork quilt and the details of her Aunt Winnie's dress, her mother remembered these details too. In another early memory, Georgia recalled the soft dirt and wooden wheels of a horse-drawn buggy. This was the vehicle that took Georgia and her sisters to town for art lessons. What is your first memory? Can you sketch it? All of Georgia's early memories are filled with color, and that will suit her later in life. What do you know about Georgia O'Keeffe? Maybe you'll learn more from this book. For the first 15 years of her life, Georgia saw the same thing when she woke up and flung open the door. Wheat fields, and more wheat fields. Miles of golden brown, feathery tips blew in the breeze, all topped by an enormous sky. Scanning the wide horizon, Georgia would have seen the narrow road that connected their dairy farm to downtown Sun Prairie, 3 miles away. Windmills, and maybe a blackbird or two. Georgia thought the wheat fields were beautiful. To her, they were like snow, only yellow. They transformed the landscape in spring, just as snow does in winter. What colors do you see when you look out the window? Try painting your surroundings using just those colors. Georgia would grow up to be an amazing artist. Do you want to be an artist when you grow up? Well, you can learn a bit more about the work of artistry and artists by reading this beautiful story. What the Artist Saw, Georgia O'Keeffe. She saw the world in a flower. And, fun fact, I was just at the Met, and I was able to see Georgia O'Keeffe's beautiful paintings there and at the MoMA Museum.